Hi friends. Okay, so welcome back to How To Tuesday this week. I have a plethora of goodies that I'm going to play with today. It's going to be a mixed media piece. There will be chalk, there will be charcoal. If you are my followers, you saw on either Instagram or Facebook at Next Generation Art, I did get some new pastels, the DIANE TOWNSEND Handmade Artist Pastels. I'm going to play with these. This is the primary color palette. And I'm going to keep this piece very earthy neutral. I'm feeling the earthy neutral vibe in here. It's going to be loose. It's going to be mixed media. There's going to be chalk paint. I love chalk paint because it takes the charcoal and the pastel really, really well, the surface of it once it's dried. It does absorb fairly quickly, so there are, if you guys decide to use the chalk paint, folk art, home decor, it takes several coats because it absorbs really quickly into the paper, but it's totally worth it because the surface it creates for the charcoal and the chalk pastel is a dream, I'm telling you. So I do suggest, they do have all different sizes. They have like the little regular, like craft paint size just to check it out, but they do have a multitude of colors, so it's not like you're just, to a limited palette. I only grabbed a few so that I can play with because, like I said, I wanted to keep it neutral. So this one I have Cafe Java, I have Oatmeal. This one is just white, and then this one is Vintage Mustard. I love this color. Kind of obsessed with the Vintage Mustard. And then I grabbed my gesso, basic Liquitex gesso, and then I am going to do a little gluing down of some mixed media, some random sheets. So I grabbed my Liquitex matte medium, and I also grabbed a bunch of my pan pastels. Like, again, tried to keep it in the neutral palette. I am using the mustard, the Vintage Mustard, and then also Winsor Newton, which is a yellow ochre, another one of my favorite colors, so I thought it would be kind of fun to include these colors in. And then I grabbed some skin tones too because they work really well, and white off of these neutral colors. So we're going to have a little fun. And these guys, I grabbed these, the ones, I may or may not use these. I just wanted to have them because I liked that they were neutral, and I thought the green would go really well with the mustard. And then I have a scraper, which is just like an old credit card or driver's license or whatever, and some pieces of ephemera to rip up and glue down. I also grabbed a blending brush. I have a couple in here. I have a couple different size blending brushes too. Some erasers because, as I've said before, the chalk erases really well if you changed your mind. I probably won't use it because it's going to be very free-flowing, very mixed media, fast, abstract-y kind of piece. And then I have my black and white charcoal, General's charcoal. Love it because it's really vibrant and intense, the color. And then this is what I use as my paint palette because it's, I can just throw it away when I'm done. I can keep the plate but throw away the tin foil. And my substrate today, I have some just paint brushes, a couple different sizes, acrylic brushes, nothing super fancy. There will be some scrubbing and stuff involved with my color laying over each other. So I'm not looking for precious brushes by any means. So I'm cool with using those. And then I decided to, instead of just one piece of paper, I thought, ouch, ow, ow, ow. I thought instead of just one, I would tape 3 together and I would kind of work over all of them around the same time, working fast, like I said, and applying the mediums and the different stuff. And then once it's all dry and peeled, they'll still connect. So it could be a triptych or they could be solo pieces. It's totally up to you. But you'll understand more what I mean when you see me get started. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun. This is fun. There's a lot of medium involved here, which I love because I get to get dirty. Okay, if you like what you see, if you're enjoying How To Tuesdays, please remember to subscribe, click that bell, and share. Also join us over at Next Generation Art on Facebook. It's a great community, and every week I throw up 3 weekly challenges for you guys and or prompts to work with. Okay, I'd love to see you there. Thanks for being here, and let's get started. Okay guys, I just wanted to do like a little quick up close. I took the tape off. Now I used this tape, which I've never had a problem before with. It's stick, it's like a painter's tape, a green one, but it ripped up the edges. I'm only telling you because I wanted to show you, don't get this. I've never had this problem before, so I don't know. It shouldn't be old. I've used it numerous times. I don't know what happened. And I've done all the tricks. You heated it, you pull it to the side so you're not ripping it this way. I don't know what happened. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys the details. Okay, first of all, I had the best time doing this. I could have kept going and going and going, and I forced myself to stop because all of a sudden I would end up with just like a full black and brown piece, and I didn't want that. I mean, look at all these fun. I'm obsessed with all these little crunchy, awesome details that are in here. I will tell you, I remember I tried my new chalks today, and they are by, again, I'll repeat, they're by Diane Townsend. They're artist pastels, they're handmade. Their pigments, as you can see, are super yummy and gorgeous and rich, but they are kind of crumbly, which I wasn't a huge fan of, because pastels, one of the deterrents for me for pastels is that they are messy, and why I stayed away from them for so long. So this was the only one really that did the crumbling, so maybe it's however this one's made, you know, the pigments and whatever they put in together. But I tried to grab the bigger chunks and like smear it into other places so I wouldn't lose it, but there's pieces all over my desk now that's covered in this chalk because it crumbled a lot. So just a heads up. Still loved it, still love the pigment, still love the colors. The white, oh, the white and the black are so gorgeous and rich and opaque. Sign me up. Love them, love them, love them, love them. So, okay, just wanted to jump in and show you guys some details. Have fun. This is super cool. Be free, you guys, be free. Don't think too much. I know I glued down a bunch of stuff and you don't really see a lot of it. It still adds to the layers. Adds to the layers. If you're going to work with chalk pastel, I suggest that you get things that have texture with them. So when you do add the pastel, like if you look here, in a couple of these spots, if you look here, you can see I had that paper doily. You can see the, there's another chunk of pastel right there. You can see the details because it's raised just enough to where when you dust it, when you know, lightly swatch it with the color, it keeps it, and so you can see the pattern still. Yeah, use things that have texture to them. You can use like wrinkled up tissue paper and stuff, and don't smooth it out beautifully. Have it have some bumps when you lay it down. But if you can find something that has a texture, like a handmade paper or whatever it is that has a texture, it aids really beautifully in this type of project, because if you do your final, like, you know, with the brighter color to pop the patterns, works really well. The whites, anything light would work really well. So yeah, have fun, you guys. Okay. Please remember to subscribe and like and click that bell, and also join us at Next Generation Art so you can share with us what you have done. Okay guys, bye. Have fun. Bye. bye.